Trapped with ruthless killers, one man's desperate fight for survival. Dad threw me out of the family dinner and said, "You're selfish, your sister deserves better." I burst out laughing. "Great. Then I guess you'll be the one paying her rent from now on." It was Mom's 51st birthday, but of course, it had to turn into the Amanda show. We all gathered at my parents' house, me, my sister Amanda, Dad, a few cousins, aunts, and uncles. Mom was happy, soaking up the attention. The food was good, the drinks were flowing, and for a while, everything seemed fine. Just another family dinner. Then, as always, Dad made it about Amanda. He started bragging, how well she was doing in college, how hardworking she was, how much potential she had. The same speech we'd all heard 100 times. Amanda sat there, nodding along like she wasn't completely used to this. Then he turned to me. "Are you helping your sister enough?" I blinked, caught off guard. "What?" Before I could answer, he turned to Amanda. "Does he help you?" Amanda hesitated for a second. "Yes, but, actually, I wanted to ask him for something." Dad's eyes lit up. "Oh. What is it?" She looked at me, already assuming I'd say yes. "I was thinking about getting a car. It would make things easier for school and work." Now I understood where this was going. Dad didn't even pause. "So, are you going to help your sister?" I scoffed. "Are you serious? If she needs a car, why don't you buy it for her?" The room went silent. Dad set his fork down and leaned forward. "You really can't do this one thing for your own sister." I shook my head, trying to stay calm. "I help her enough already. If she wants a car, that's on her." And that was it. That was the moment he snapped. His voice rose with every word as he ranted, how Amanda had potential but needed support, how he'd already sacrificed so much, how she deserved everything because she was the golden child. Then he looked me dead in the eye and said it. "She's better than you. She's going to be somebody great." I laughed. "Good. Then she can start paying for herself." Dad's face turned red. He shot up from his chair. "Get out." Mom gasped. My cousins shifted uncomfortably. Amanda sat frozen. Dad pointed to the door. "If you want to be selfish, then don't come back." I stood up, still laughing. "Fine. Since she's so much better than me, you can pay her rent." Without hesitation, Dad said, "I will." I shook my head, turned, and walked out. "Happy birthday, Mom." The next morning, my phone rang. "Amanda." I answered. Before I could say a word, she went off. "Are you serious? You're being ridiculous. I hope you're joking." She ranted for 7 minutes straight. I said nothing. Then I hung up. A few minutes later, Mom knocked on my door, arms folded, exhausted. "Jeremy, you have to fix this." I didn't even look up. "Fix what?" She stepped in, voice softer now. "Your father was angry. He didn't mean what he said." I let out a short laugh. "Oh, he meant it." She rubbed her temples. "I just don't want this to get worse." "It already is worse." I said. "And you know what? That's fine. I'll make it easier for him." She gave me a tired look. "Jeremy, don't do anything you'll regret." I didn't answer. She sighed and left. Later that night, I got a text from Amanda. "Amanda ***, did you take money out of the account?" I grinned. "Me ***, it's my money. I just decided to stop sharing it." A minute later, my phone rang. I ignored it. Then another text. "Amanda ***, Jeremy, I needed that. What's wrong with you?" I ignored that too. "See, a while back, Dad convinced me to open a joint account with Amanda to make it easier to help her with rent and school. Over time, she used it for everything: clothes, Uber rides, random Amazon orders. And I let it slide. Until now. I transferred every last dollar out and closed the account. The next morning, my phone blew up. Calls from Dad. Calls from Amanda. I ignored them all. Then came the text. Amanda ****, I couldn't pay rent. What do you want me to do? I smirked. Me ****, ask Dad. He said he'd take care of it. Then I turned off my phone. Dad showed up at my place 2 days later, pissed. Fix this, he snapped. I leaned against the wall. Fix what? Amanda's rent is due. You're not leaving your sister on the street. I tilted my head. Didn't you say you'd pay it? His face twitched. I thought you'd come to your senses first. Well, I didn't. He glared at me. Then his expression shifted, smug, calculating. Fine. If you want to be a selfish brat, I'll do it my way. I narrowed my eyes. And what does that mean? He didn't answer. He just left. 2 days later, I found out exactly what he meant. I came home and saw something in the driveway, Dad's old car. Or at least, what used to be Dad's old car. It had a "for sale" sign on the windshield. My stomach dropped. That was my car. The one I bought as a teenager with my own money. Sure, I left it at their house when I moved out, but it was still mine. And now, out of pure spite, he was selling it. I stormed inside. Where's Dad? Mom looked startled. He's not here. Why? He's selling my car. She sighed. Jeremy, you never used it. That's not the point. It's mine. He thought since you were cutting ties, you wouldn't mind. I laughed. Oh, so now that I'm not paying Amanda's way, he gets to steal from me. She didn't answer. I walked outside, tore the "for sale" sign off the windshield, and called Dad. He answered after 2 rings. Change your mind? You're selling my car. A pause. Then, casually, it's been sitting here for years. You don't care. It's not yours to sell. You left it here. That makes it mine. I clenched my jaw. Alright, Dad. If that's how you want to play, let's play. And that's when things really went south.